have to up. There they are. All right. Hello, number one. How are you? Hello, hello. It's still top heavy. I don't know. I'm trying to get it not to top heavy, but it is. Who's my number one? Goodbye, number one. Hello again, number one. How are you? Hey, you. How are you? Hi. Oh my god, it's been like 300 years. How are you? Oh my god. Hi. Hi, guys. Hey, Mr. Manson. Nothing. Not a lot. Trying to recover from astral traveling all night. It's really tiring. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they did not need me and I was sent home. Huh? Been so busy but doing good. Good. I know, me too. Ditto. Hello, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. Hi, guys. What happened? They didn't need you, so they sent you home? Oh, work. Work? Really? That's weird. Is it raining like crazy where you are, anybody? Did you see the messages I sent you? No, I did not. I have been, I don't know where I have been. I have been not feeling that great. I've been writing a new book. I have been off in space. Quote from Tavish. So what happened with him? Did he go, what happened? That's interesting. That's really interesting. What conspired with him? That's interesting. Asked to travel, but I couldn't succeed. Oh god, good. That's a good thing. And it's been raining like crazy. Flooded my engine. Oh my god. Don't know. They sent me home. Huh. That's weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm writing a new book. They didn't need you? That's really weird. What happened to him? Anything? Yeah, but this book is going to take me like a year to write, so it's not even close to being finished whatsoever. So don't worry. It's going to be the best one out of all of them. That's for sure. I'm enjoying these, Ryan. Hope you've been doing well. Thank you. Me too. Or, yeah, I have. Thank you. I hope you are too. I'm like, thank you. Me too. Thank you. Not enough space. This was their you guilty or not, the first one. Was he guilty? What did they find out? Is he guilty? Did they do anything about him? I mean, my god, look what the man did. Jeez. The first one. No space. This was. Do you know if he is guilty? I mean, look what look what he did. That's ridiculous. I don't get it. Don't know. They sent me home. Hmm. That's just strange. That's like beyond me. That's really weird. I've never been sent home from a court date. Mine were over credit cards, though. Hello, number 6. That is still very strange. Very strange. You're lucky, Manson, that you don't and you can't astral travel right yet. Now. Because it sucks. I hate it. I do. I'm like, what is going on? It's terrible. And I don't even remember where I go. How do you plead? Do you need a lawyer? Are you bringing your own lawyer? The preliminary hearing. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. It's very interesting, my darling. I don't know. I've had weirder things happen to me than trying to astral travel. It just sucks. It sucks because it takes up all your time. I mean, you don't wake up until like almost noon. You know, it's just a nuisance to me. So I'm not even worried about that anymore. Good. Put it out of your head. Good. Mine are ridiculous. I'm like still tired from it. It's like, wow. So yeah, I don't know. Smoky Shake. Hi, how are you, love? You didn't see him? Good. Good. I wouldn't want to see him either. Ever. At all. Nope. That's scary. Oh, my poor Mosheri. You poor thing. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's raining like crazy here. I wonder if the flood, or I wonder if that ark that they built, Noah's Ark, I wonder if it's flooded yet. How ironic. Very ironic. But yeah, good, Mr. Manson. You don't need to be astral traveling. It sucks. It does. I hate it. So yeah, I'm writing a new book. It's better. It's a lot better than the other ones that I've written. It's not so stupid. And it's not a sex novel. It almost turned that way. I could feel my brain turning that way. And then I was like, nope, nope. Well, not everybody talk at once, okay? Everybody contain yourself. Sorry. Oh my God. So, how is everybody? Hopefully good. Maybe, maybe not. But I don't wait until Thursday. That's okay, my love. I'll be here. I'll be here on Thursday. I'm here almost every day except yesterday and the day before. I don't know when I was on. I don't. Hello, number 5, I think, maybe. So yeah, I will be here. I'm always here. Always. So yeah. I don't know what I did to my book last night though, but I really screwed up with my footnotes, with trying to give credit to where credit was due. I've been good. Oh wow, everybody not talk at once now. Quit. No, I'm joking. Doing tarot readings while stoned, so that was fun. Oh my God, I couldn't. I'm good. Going back on my spiritual journey slowly after I broke up with my fiance. Aww. I only have Tuesday and Wednesdays off. Well, I'll be here. Anyways. I'll be here. Aww. Well, that's not cool. Are you happy, though? Are you happy that it's over, at least? Hopefully. I really hope. I am. I'm still seeing that car chase. I'm seeing it on TV. I'm still seeing that same thing over and over and over. Every time I think about him, that's all I see, is the car chase. That's what I see. The picture you sent me of that car, oh my God. That's why I could only say, oh my God. That's the only comment I could say. It was like, wow. That is literally to every little detail of what I saw. Very unstable and unsteady. Did not. Yeah, and I'm getting like cold chills now just thinking about that. Like bad cold chills. Not a normal cold, a very supernatural cold. But yeah, I still keep seeing that playing over in my head, that chase, the car chase, the shootout. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. But that is what I see. Are things leading up to that? Do they feel like they're kind of, escalating in that direction? Maybe? I'm still grieving the relationship in that kind of sense. I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. But I think I was meant, or it was meant as being a lesson or a karmic relationship. It took all of me, but I'm finding myself slowly again. Good. Good. That is what we want. I like that. Okay, so this is just the thought and not against you. It could it be something that he is putting out? Wait. Is his energy? No. No. That's nothing that he's putting out. Like thought form, energy wise, like me picking up on his psychic trail. Nothing like that. That's not what I'm picking up on. I pick up on him. Right here on him. I see it, I can feel it, I can smell it, I can see everything, I can hear the wind, I can feel how hot it is outside. It's pretty warm. It's not too terribly hot, but it's mediocre, lukewarm, maybe in the 50s, 60s. A little bit of humidity. It is kind of rainy, not like this kind of rain, but kind of misty. That's exactly what I see with him in that chase, that car, over and over and over. I see the bypasses, and then I see going under them, and then this is what I'm seeing on TV in my eye. Not these eye, this eye. So it's really weird. It's very strange. But I mean, his energy is, I don't know. He is a different person. He's a different character. I do not know. What? What is like today? Was there a car chase today? With the bypass? Going under? But I mean, it's just, it just, I don't know, I feel it. I smell it, I hear it, I taste it. It's not something that he's putting off. Oh, outside? Yeah. It just depends. It just depends on, this happens. It could go on, so not 100% sure. Oh, I know, the weather is very different. It's been very different for a while. It's like that here too, only it's like torrential downpours. Like torrential downpours. It's crazy. But I don't feel that is anything that he's projecting or, giving off. I do feel like that it's what's gonna happen. It's definitely what's gonna happen. I mean, I really hope I'm wrong. Great. We just got like flood notifications. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like all our roads are closed, you guys. Well, no, not all of them, but some of them. So, yeah. Wonderful. If it does at least he can't hurt anyone. True. True. I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell you. I can't tell you time frames. But there's still that chance that, that is a very good possibility of that happening with him. Especially if, the anger takes over and, oppresses him totally. You can get possessed by anger, but not like, possession. But you just become overwhelmed with anger and you just do stuff like crazy crap like that. And boom, it happens. That's how I feel it's going to happen. It's just going to be like something like quick, then boom, it's over with. And then boom, you see it on the TV. And then boom, he's either in jail again or he is back in his own country. So it's very different. Very. But I don't know how he could project that kind of a thought or a scenario with this energy. I don't think he's that organized to be able to do that in his mind. So yeah. Very different, guys. Very different, Mosheri. Hopefully it's just, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully everything just goes okay and he just goes his way. Hello, number 5 and number 6. Hola. How are you? Goodbye, number 6. This weather is depressing. It's very depressing. I don't even want to look at it. I really know this is really bad to say, and I know I might get kicked for saying this, but I do hope it does happen, so everyone believes me when I say he's dangerous. Well, I do feel like that they're going to know he's dangerous. I feel like that'll be evident. I mean, that's, there's no escaping that. There's no escaping, who he is. So, I mean, I'm sure that they see this and they know this, but he's one dangerous person. A very dangerous person. But no, that's not bad for wanting, that to happen so people can actually see how bad of a person he actually is and how dangerous that he can be. So I don't, think that's terrible at all. Things have to happen before, Why are you sorry? Don't be sorry, love. No. No. Believe me. Trust me. No. I wouldn't have posted my ex's obituary if I wasn't happy about it. Very happy about that one. Very. That was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. Except for my dog. And you guys. So, you're fine. Trust me. There's nothing wrong with wanting justice. And the way it's going, I don't know. Different. Very different. So, yeah. No one believes me here, and it frustrates me to no end. Well, they're going to when they see that evidence, when they see him go, berserk and go crazy. They're gonna see that, and they're definitely, well, your dog is clearly the best burrito on the planet, I have to say. Oh, thank you. He's my baby. He is my old man. He is. He's been through everything with me. DX, too. So just before he went deaf, the dog, I had to tell him that that he died, my ex, and that he was very, happy. I think. That is what I was projecting on the dog. So, never mind. It was my own projection. He could care less. The dog. We'll request 1 million on YouTube. No. My mom and dad, my lawyer, half of my coworkers. They don't believe you? That he's that dangerous? That he's done stuff like this? That's scary. That's really scary. Oh, Shay. That's actually really, really scary. They're gonna find out that he's dangerous. It won't go unnoticed. Trust me, justice will prevail for you. Yeah. It'll happen. So I honestly would not worry, because it will prevail. True justice will actually prevail on him. Thank the gods. That's crazy. Do you have any thoughts on narcissism being some sort of a spiritual warfare? No, I don't think narcissists have anything to do with spirituality. I think it's themselves. Narcissists are just narcissists. They're right, everybody else is wrong. I have no opinion really about them. I mean, I took psychology for 4 years, plus 4 years plus. That's just the way they are. They think that they're right and everybody else is wrong. Delving into this, and it's quite interesting. Yeah, narcissism is very interesting. Yeah, it's almost like psychologically, it's almost like the male or female aspect kind of possesses the person. So animism, animus possession, or anima possession, which causes the person to experience a slew of symptoms of, narcissism and narcissistic tendencies. He is dangerous, though. That's really crazy. I don't really to attribute that because that's more psychological. That's very psychological. That's psychology 101 right there. That's depth psychology. Jungian psychology, yeah, I do too. Depth psychology is amazing. I don't think anything about it is spiritual. It affects the own person's spirituality and their growth. It keeps them in a state of balance. So if somebody is completely balanced with being a narcissist, there's no room for change, growth, learning, or anything. So they just completely, they're inside their own bubble. Everything, is wrong. They're right. It's them. And I am overreacting. You're not overreacting, love. That's scary. That's really something that you went through, and it's very scary, and it's very valid to be scared and, to be concerned about that. But no, totally, I agree. You're not overreacting. I don't think so. So don't think that. Don't think that at all. Because you're not. At all. And nobody knew the severity of my ex until he died. And then everything came out. And I was like, see? I was like, see? What he did? Very true. So, who knows? But no, the Jungian and the Freud, and I do like that. I do like the depth psychology, and I think it's, I don't know, if you're possessed by, if you're a male, you have the animus in you, or the anima, the female aspect, and that takes over. But it's usually the male aspect that takes over your consciousness, and the male aspect is usually the alpha male, the alpha dog, having to be right all the time, and that comes from a primal source of, basically instinctual. So it's kind of, carried through the evolution of, from monkeys, whatever, to dogs, to humans. So it's, it's animalistic, I think. But I don't think it has anything to do with spirituality, and I don't think it can, it's just psychological. The psychological dis-ease within the mind, within the brain. And those people are miserable. They are so miserable. They can't think for themselves. It's just a terrible, terrible, vicious, cyclical thing that just keeps going. Hi, my love. They're black eyes. I've never seen somebody with black eyes except for contacts. Hi, my Lupe. No. No. With me, I've experienced it because of when I channel, sometimes my eyes will go black, but not like, my whites of my eyes. Just all of my color will just completely go dark, but it's like a dark, dark, dark brown, not black. Sclera contacts are perfect for that. Black ones, which I have, and they're huge. They're horse contacts. It's hard to get them in, so I don't ever wear them, but I've never experienced. I am, my darling. No, I've never experienced the black-eyed anything. Unless it's some type of, I don't know, transfiguration or transformation within. That could be, kind of, overlapping into the spiritual from the psychological, within the mind. But I mean, when our eyes dilate to a certain extent beyond a 10 milliliter, 10 millimeters, 11 like 9 milliliters, you're on some kind of speed or some kind of medication. 11 is considered to be possession, so you're kind of not even, you just hear when you see the narcissist mask fall off. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen it. I see the devil. Literally. I see the devil's face. Changes, literally morphs into an evil being. I totally get that. When that mask falls off, you can see them and they're scary. They're very scary. They morph. They are just terrifying. It's scary. I tremble. My chest, I shake. Experience one of the black lips when being angry as fuck, but I did not get it. Wow. Yeah. Okay, my Lupe. What is your question? But yeah, I have seen the mask of a narcissist fall off, and it's very scary. It's not fun. It's very, very terrifying. And I don't wish to see that ever again in my life. It is terrifying. Of course. Un momento, por favor. Aw. You're fine, Shay, my mon chéri. In my videos, I actually have quite a few videos on the anima possession on men. And it's really scary. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. Well, we have the Knight of Wands, so that's potential energy, so that's a lot of energy. That's a messenger card. That could represent, his energy, his exuberance, what he, basically emits from his body. So is he emitting a lot more energy towards you, like he's more protective over you, something along that lines, something along the lines of being a lot more, like why are you not talking to me, what is going on, are you ignoring me, that type of thing. It seems like the energy is very active between the two of you, whether in friendship or if it's kind of spilling over into, not so friendship, but falling into the categories a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, his energy's high. He's very anxious. His anxiety is completely out of this world. I'm shaking on the inside. I can feel my lungs shake against, like, my rib cage. It's really weird. It's a really weird feeling. He feels very anxious, like, almost to the point of not sleeping. So I do feel like he's got a lot of issues with that going on right now. Justice. So, honestly, I think he's getting what he deserves for doing what he has done to you, leading you on, the past stuff. I do think he's getting justly what he deserves. He got a new job, so we won't be able to talk as much. Oh. Okay, so that's where that energy is going with the Knight of the Wands. But the Justice card, I think that he is actually getting a taste of his own medicine. I do feel like that he is getting a really good taste of his medicine. Not just, not even with a spoonful of sugar, etc., so on and so forth. But the Justice card does tell me that he's actually being justified. So he is being, reprimanded for what has happened, what he has done. So any kind of guilt, any kind of, intrepidation within himself. Sorry, that came out like my R's keep rolling like crazy. But the intrepidation is he's in his own prison. So that is what the Justice card is kind of, indicating and hinting at with him right now. With that. So his energy, his self, he's keeping himself in prison. So That being said, he's feeling a lot of remorse for what he's done for you. Take that for your advantage. Use that to your advantage. Play on that. That's a good thing. He needs to feel remorse because we need to know that he's human. Now we know he's human and not some, alien. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so that would represent, the end of, the situation of all the negativity of, whatever he has been doing, all that, extracurricular, crap. What just fell from the window? I think a bird just flew into my window. Okay, now the Ten of Cups, that would definitely tell me that, he's trying to think of now, he's trying to think of, okay, well, what I've done in the past is pretty negative, pretty, dishonest. Very dishonest, very, what do I want to say? Playful, not the word playful, but promiscuous. The promiscuity. That is what it's kind of ended. It's kind of dulled. It's kind of, down to a medium, low, dull roar. And he is more focused on, filling his cups. So it's like family. It's like getting that, that new job, getting into his own and becoming, healthy and happy again. Mentally healthy. So, and happy and fulfilled. So he's kind of actually, working through his own weird whatever goes on in that mind, that guy's head. So it's like, yeah, that is very good. So whatever's going on with him, the craziness, the not being able to, understand what this man thinks, that's that Ten of Cups. That's where it's coming in. It's kind of weakening. So his mind is kind of being the guards, those giant iron rails. They're slowly coming down. Slowly. And he's thinking about his future. He's thinking about who he wants to be with. He's thinking about family, kids. He's thinking about, being home, going to work, coming home, having the wife at home, the typical stereotypical wife. That's that kind of thing. But I don't see you in that kind of, portrait. I don't see you in that kind of, whatever. That role. That is not you. You are out there. You're a woman of the world. You work. You love to work. You like your job. You like to go out. You like to do your own thing. But again, he is working definitely on himself, and that's a really good thing. The moon, so this is actually, inside, this is shadow work. So he's doing a type of shadow work that is very foreign to him, probably. So he's probably like, why are these feelings coming up? Why am I feeling regret and remorse for not doing something, not saying something to her? What is going on? Should I, go back and say something? Should I go back and apologize? Well, what should I do? That is kind of, the whole thing with him. It's what should I do with her, about her? Should I, the remorse, it's going to eat him alive. It's going to eat him alive. And literally, I mean, the animalistic instinct in him is going to let him, his whatever, eat him alive. So he's got to go to the bottom again. He's going to fall and he is going to hit rock bottom. But I mean, the moon, 28 days, I would say that, things will kind of improve a little bit more. Always when I see the moon card, there's 28 days there, the whole full moon cycle. So that is kind of what I'm, touching on upon him, but he is just very different. The Empress, he's getting in touch with his feminine side. Finally, that masculine alpha male, almost anima possession of the alpha male in him is really subsiding. So his more divine feminine is coming out, and he's realizing, okay, well, I have to be, I've got to be this way, I've got to be this way, I can't, do this to this person, I can't make her feel like this, I've got to explain myself. So is he more, kind of a little more empathetic, maybe towards you, maybe towards your plight, maybe a little more sympathetic? I mean, I don't know. He's an empath because I can feel that to his core. He feels everything. I mean, everything is just, it's too much for him. But with the feminine right here, with the Empress, we have that. Okay, so he's showing a little more sympathy and a little more empathy. There we go. This is the cycle that is starting for him right now. So he is actually trying to, make things right again. But he is going to hit rock bottom first before this will get better. Before his, his alpha male, dominant head, this one and that one, just stop. They both shut up. Both of them need to shut up on him. He's just, I mean, a good guy. He's a good guy at heart. I mean, heart of gold, literally. Just so much trouble. A lot of troubles. 5 of Swords. All right. So He is feeling really bad. That's remorse to its best. Oh my God. So he feels guilty. He feels like he's cheated you out of a lot of stuff, out of a relationship, out of a friendship, out of all that lost time, all the times that you waited on him and everything, all the times that he left you on read. That is what he's feeling. He is, everything that he has done bad is literally going back to him, and he is thinking, why did I do that? Oh my God. I did this to her and I love her, like saying he loved you and then he took it back, making you wait. So he's feeling guilty. That's just a reinforcement card. That's like a notification email saying, hey, your order, what's going on with him? This is, just kind of like a reinforcement. So basically, yeah, he feels pretty bad. He feels like he's cheated you out of, a relationship with him, a friendship with him. So he is really feeling this remorse. And it's really getting to him. It's mental. It's all mental with him. So he is definitely going to plummet to the bottom, but then he will rise again. So, and hopefully he'll rise again with a different attitude and, more of a balance within himself, instead of having just, the divine masculine rule his head, which is ridiculous. You don't want that. You do not want that at all. So, how are we feeling about that? I don't know why, don't know how, but something is finally getting through his thick head. It's finally, it's like it's just taking a natural course. It's like it's time. It's just like it's for him, his age, his age bracket, his generation. That is what he is going through. So he's feeling all of this remorse. Sorry, I keep going. You are not, or you're welcome. I love you, my Lupe. I'm like, you're not welcome. Don't thank me. You don't have to thank me. He's feeling a lot of freaking remorse, and I love it. Hold on. Don't mind my... Yeah, I do think it is because you pulled away a bit. So that's actually really, really good. I'm going to send you that picture here in a minute. So, I don't know. It's something natural that is happening on his own. Good. He needs to feel this. He needs to feel that reality instead of the escapism that he uses. Okay, what was your next one, my love? I'm sorry. That just went. I went with that one. That was good. That was really freaking good. Here, I will send that to you. Where is my Lupe? There you are. Aw, I remember the Orgone pyramid that I sent you. I made that very special for you. Oh, you're gonna make me tear up. Okay. Aw, there we go. That is the cutest pyramid. I love it. Okay. One more good shuffle. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. My eyes keep crossing. One card fell out. Gotcha. Wow, my eyes keep crossing. Hold on. Okay. Readings are $6 for the one card. You'd obviously get more than one card if you've watched my live streams before. And we use Super Chat. So we have the Seven of Swords. He is feeling very, very guilty. He's feeling like he cheated you out of a lot. So it's the mentality that he has right now. He still feels guilty, very guilty about what he's done to you. The relationship that he never started, that he could have started instantly, and you would have went to him. So he's feeling like, okay, well, I completely lost her. She's gone. She's not ever going to want to be with me. She's not ever going to want to, have anything to do with me ever again. I think that, this is going to be ending. So he feels like in his mind that it's going to be ending the friendship. When in your mind, I don't know if it is, but since you've detached so much, that's what is going on. That is why he is thinking, oh my God, why? It's panic. It's pure panic. Like, why are you not answering me? Why are you not talking to me? What is going on? We need to talk. We need to do this. We need to do that. Yeah, he's feeling a lot of remorse. So, remorse because Gustavo, my brother, the Lovers. We have the Lovers card. So with the Lovers card and the Seven of Swords, he is very, 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 very upset with himself. He's kicking himself in the ass, literally, and what hangs between his ass, he's kicking himself there too. So with the Lovers card, he's feeling very remorseful that he didn't initiate any kind of relationship to begin with. Very, 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 it feels very heavy. My heart feels heavy. I feel like I could cry. I feel like I want to go back and be like, okay, Lupe, I want to be with you. We need to have that relationship. We need to get that going. But he does ultimately feel like, okay, well, it's over. There's nothing there. She does not want to be with me. Even if I love her, he loves you. There's no doubt about that. He loves you. So when I say, he felt guilty and remorse about taking that back, he felt like he cheated you out of this. Do you see how it kind of makes that story go? So we have that, he's like, okay, well, I cheated her out of this. All of this goodness that we could have had together. That is how he feels. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's potential. There is still the potential for energy. So that's that new energy. Once he hits rock bottom, plummets to the bottom like the Tower of Babel being blasted and tongues splintered everywhere with diverse languages. No, I'm joking. He actually, thinks that there could be, an air of a hope for you two to become together. So, I mean, he does feel like that you two could become, a couple, but it will take some, work, and it will take a lot of work to actually, get that. So there is energy. It takes time. It takes energy. You have got to work at a good relationship to have it work, to have it be a meaningful and stable, good, solid foundation of a relationship. But he feels ultimately pretty much devastated over the fact that he didn't initiate this relationship with you sooner. I mean, it's crazy. So the Eight of Wands. So yeah, he has all of his own negative energy, literally, from that, is ricocheting back to him. So that is what he's getting. It's like it's overwhelming. It's an overwhelming sense of, dread, doom, and gloom. And he's plummeting. He's going to plummet to the bottom like the Tower of Babel, like I just said. So, I mean, it's just really different. It's really different here. He still has those feelings for you. He deeply cares about you. He does love you. He feels bad for taking all of that back. I love that this is always popping up now. I love this. I know you do, my love. So we do have that possibility for that relationship to form. So, I mean, as soon as he, admits to his wrongs, what he has done, sorry, my God, I'm a writer and I'm talking that, but he made me feel unwanted. Exactly. He made you feel unwanted and cheated out of, a good relationship with, him. So he is actually feeling remorse. So he's feeling sorry. Pretty much, he's feeling sorry for himself, but he also has remorse because, well, remorse is good because it means we're human. It means we deeply do care. And that is a good thing with him because he's feeling that with you. He's feeling like, oh my God, I totally screwed and fucked this up. There's no chance in hell that she'll ever want to be with me again. But we still have that Ace of Wands, which is that new beginning, which could possibly bring in and usher in, that could be the harbinger of, that relationship to come. So, he's got to fall first, flat on his ass, face first. Eight of Pentacles. So basically, the work, that's going to keep him very, very busy. So, I mean, he's not going to have much time. But, I mean, the time that he does have, he's going to make it towards you. So he is going to devote that time to you that he has, like breaks and, so on and so forth, etc. He is going to take those time in his breaks to message you, text you, do whatever, say, hey, how are you doing? So it's like he is trying to make up for what he will be trying to make up for what that he did to you in the past. Pretty much, I mean, it's just remorse. I do feel that, yeah. The Six of Cups. So all of those really good, those feelings and, everything that you guys had in the past, that love connection, that's what this is. So reverting to the past, to think about that. So that is what is going to happen, kind of what I feel. It'll be reverting back to that. So I do feel like that, there is a lot of good to come out of this, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time because he's got a lot of thinking to do and he's got a lot of self-evaluation to do. Big time self-evaluation. So it's like, am I worthy of her? Now it's all on him. He's thinking, am I worthy of her love? Does she really love me? Does she really want to be friends? Does she really want to do this, do that, do this? And I'm still saying, the concrete jungle, which, what I call it, New York. I do call it the concrete jungle of New York. So I do still see that, and I still see that little box in blue, all wrapped up with a blue ribbon. And obviously that's from Tiffany's. But I mean, everything from the past he feels so bad about. So he's going to be trying to be working on that, trying to, get you back in his good graces, basically. Make him work for it, like the Eight of Pentacles. Make him work for it. Work, bitch. Don't let him go, completely free and off the hook. If you guys do start to date, be like, well, you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. It all needs to be addressed. So the potential for that relationship to actually come, that's what's going to happen. So, if that makes sense. It's actually really, really good. This is actually really good that he feels this bad. This is what we need. This is what you need. I like it. I mean, remorse is very good. I like it when I feel remorse because then I can just kick myself in the ass for, as long as I want. But this, for him to feel like this, for him to actually, admit that he's wrong, which he's going to admit to you that he's wrong sooner or later. I'm assuming later. Psychically, that's what I'm feeling is later. He's going to admit it. He's going to be like, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. Take me back. Be with me, please. No, not yet. He will be. He will be. He's got to hit rock bottom. I mean, big time hit rock bottom. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is almost to the 10, which is the completion. So this is actually, more of the love and, more of the fruits from love and what we, have in a relationship, the offspring of a relationship, not children, but, the good times and, the having fun together and watching, having, date night and all that. That is what that consists of. So, but there's still that protection up there. You have that protection on you because you're detached just a little bit from him because of what he's done. So, he's got to get over it. He's got to face his own inner demons, confront what he did to you. You feel like you were abandoned and, not wanted by him. Well, now he can feel the same thing. And that's what's going to be happening. So I can almost guarantee you that's what's happening right now. He is blaming himself for almost everything in this entire world. So how are we feeling? That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff going on with him. Wow. How did this, what happened? I mean, how did this come about to where it got through his head? I just don't understand what came about to actually make him realize I was wrong. I did her wrong. I did her dirty. Another card or another reading, my love? I love it that he's going through this remorse. Make him go through it. Make him work for it. Send him... Oh, okay, Mosheri, I love you. You stopped waiting. I don't blame you. You moved on. In a sense. So... Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. But I'm glad that he's feeling this because he needs to. He needs to feel this. And I like that. But I just kind of wonder what happened to make him realize, hey, did he just wake up one day and be like, oh my God, I'm wrong? That's what I'm wondering. But it seems like a natural thing that happened. A very natural thing that happened. Kind of psychological, maybe. With him. Like with his brain and, what's going on with him, like physiologically and, biologically. And humans are so ridiculous. It's very true. We are ridiculous, a ridiculous species. A species of complainers. Okay, sorry. Yes, I will do another reading for you. Sorry. I just keep going. I don't shut up. I'm sorry. Okay, what is your next question? That came out really funny. Ooh, November 21st. Don't forget to, hold on, Lupe, before I do your reading. November, I got you, Gustavo, my brother, I got you. More, your candle's actually going right now. You can probably see it flicker in the background. Okay, hold on. Before on November 21st at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time, I will be interviewed by, hold on. Well, how do I, oh, my subscriptions. I'll have to, there'll be a link and everything. But I'm going to be a guest on Haunting Live Podcast with these two awesome guys. Okay. Which I'm nervous. I should not be nervous. Okay, how can I empower myself? Un momento, por favor. Yeah, it's public. It'll be on their YouTube channel and Zoom and Skype and my YouTube channel. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I hope I can smoke my cigarettes. Okay, one more good shuffle because that sucked. Okay. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. Excuse me. Wow. Gotcha. Hello, number 567. Hola. Okay. Well, the Fool, your new beginning again. So you got to start all over, my love. You got to start all over with your spirituality. And you got to take that leap of faith and just know that, whomever you're working with, especially Hecate and especially Lucifer, we have the light bringer, bearer, and then we actually have the dog down here. So we actually have Lucifer and we have Hecate guiding you, or Hecate, whatever you want to call her. So she's actually guiding you and he's actually guiding you. You just have to take that leap of faith. You have to take that leap of faith off of that precipice, off of that, that little ledge thingy. The cliff. He's on a cliff, a mountain, duh. And just know that you're not going to fall. You got to have that faith. You've got to know that they are your net. So say you're hanging upside down and you're spinning around and around and around. Again, I know it's the same card. And I love it because this is so consistent. Everybody's readings are always consistent. And they always pick up, in a way or sense, or form of where we left off the last time. And it can be weeks. But the Fool, you have got to take that leap of faith. You've got to know that you're up in the air and you're spinning at 40 miles an hour with, you have a safety net. You do have a safety net. But it's invisible. So you've got to have your faith. You've got to have your trust in the deities that you work with. Especially, Hecate and Lucifer, or Hecate, whatever you want to call her. The King of Swords. So I kind of see here Lucifer a little bit. Yeah, I had a little bit of Lucifer up there. So we do have that. You are actually in a, what is that? The cocoon stage before the butterfly emerges. That is what you're in. So you're kind of in a transformation, a metamorphosis of yourself. I read a lot but don't practice. So you need to put a little bit of that into practice. Get a daily practice going. That is like literally what the Fool would be. So like your daily practice of, talking to Hecate, praying to Lucifer. There are prayers for Lucifer that are not Christian, that are, pagan, that, do not have to do with the devil or Satan or, anything evil, not an allegory to evil. But yeah, I do feel like that you need to have that connection. You need to have that spark. But, with the King of Swords, that is still, you're in that cocoon. You're about to bloom and blossom. You have that knowledge inside of you. You know that they're guiding you, but you have got to... Gustavo, can you see your candle flickering? But you've got to know that they're there to help you and that they're your safety net. So, it's just a matter of thinking. Changing the way you think is the biggest thing right here for you. You've got to change that way you're thinking. You've got to put something into practice. Some small ritual of any kinds, like a morning ritual, something like that. You've got to do that. You've got to get that built, that relationship building up, because the more that you focus on that relationship and the more that you do, build the rapport with, say Lucifer and Hecate, or, any other deities that you want to work with, you are building up that relationship and you're building up your spiritual practice and your faith. So it's building you up so that you actually know, oh, hey, I'm here, I'm okay. Oh, no. It's either A, going to not work, or B, work. So there's that with witchcraft and with magic and with all of what we do, all of the esoteric, all of the supernatural, the paranormal, all of, the dark arts. This is what happens. Either A, it doesn't work at all, or 2, it does work. So there's no, if you do mess up, so what? You got to mess up. You've got to fall and get back up and get back on the horse. But you've got to build that relationship and that rapport with them so that they can get to know you better and get to know Lupe. And so you to match that of Lucifer. I just don't know how to feel and manipulate energy. You don't have to manipulate energy in order to have a daily spiritual practice. All you would have to do is just simply light a candle, a tea light for them both, like 2 or maybe 1, and just, speak from your heart and say what's going on. Be like, okay, well, I feel lost. Reach out to spirit, really reach out, like an ancestor, one that you knew, one that you specifically knew. Reach out to them as well and be like, hey, I don't know what to do. What do I do next? If you have to, get in front of your altar or whatever, wherever your little sacred space is, and just lay on the floor and cry. That's what I do a lot. I will lay in front of my altar and I'll fall asleep crying. But that helps. You get so many, revelations and visions, and it's insane. It's really insane. But I like this King of Swords. I do like what's going on there with that, my love. So it's all in your power. So it's all up to you. You're the charioteer. These are basically your subjects. So that would be, in a sense, it could be your fear of either it messing up or it working. So are you afraid of it working, or are you afraid of messing up? Which is the real fear? Where is that real fear laying? Where is it hidden? Where is it Latin? But yeah, it's all up to you and in the way that you're envisioning all of this. So, make that leap of faith. So, which is the real fear, though? Is it a fear of it working? Of having a spiritual practice, of being happy? Or is it a fear of not working at all? Afraid of losing faith? Okay, I don't blame you in that. But, once you do lose faith, more faith comes. So it's blind faith. It's really, it's kind of strange. You could start by going outside, being with the earth, kind of soaking it up. Just, yeah, I'm doing readings. Soaking it up. All readings are $6 for the 1 card. You get more than 1 card, obviously, and we use Super Chat. But yeah, it's all in your perspective, and it's all up here. So as long as we switch the way of thinking, then we can do it. you're not going to lose faith. Your faith is going to get stronger. We have to put our faith in what we've practiced or what we've learned into some kind of a practice. So definitely, definitely, definitely do that. Because with the Four of Wands, when you do that, when you take that leap of faith and you cross that precipice of the Fool, you're going to experience spiritual joy, this rush of energy. You're going to have a resurgence in yourself. So you'll actually feel the goddess and the god come into you and make you whole again and make you connected and your ancestors. So this is all about connectivity and being, productivity, being, initiating that first, step. So you've got to have that first step. If you've got to find an ancestor that you did know 100% knew and cry. Just tell them, be like, what do I do? What do I do? Just surrender yourself over and be like, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I start it? How do I empower myself more? But I do feel like that you're going to do it on your own. So put together a little practice for your mornings or whenever is like suitable for you is definitely what I would say, because the spiritual benefits of that are going to be incredible. You're going to have spiritual benefits out the ass. So you think, health insurance benefits are good where you work. Spiritual benefits are a lot better. So they have your back, they have your ass, they have your front, they have your sides, in front of you, behind you, above you, below you, inside you, up, outside you. So it's very, very difficult. Spirituality is painful. Growing spiritually hurts. It hurts. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. It's not anything that we want to do. It's nothing that we want to do. We don't want to do this. We don't want to go into this and, have to hurt and grow and learn, because it sucks. But ultimately, it is going to lead you to a specific place in your, basically in your being, that you're going to feel so good about and that you're going to love. It does suck. I go through it daily. Trust me, I do. Every day, I'm like, so, how are we feeling so far about that? That's really good, though. I mean, this is really good because it's so consistent with what we've been working on, with what we've talked about and what we've touched upon, especially with these cards. I mean, they have literally, it's been so consistent. It's insane. It's like they know you, and they do. It's like spirit. Once you're touched by spirit, never goes away, never stops. Think of a paranormal or, a spiritual experience that you've had. Keep that. Think about that. Once you've been through that, you don't have to thank me. Love yourself. Love yourself like I do, because you're amazing. You deserve to be loved, because this is all leading you up to that place in your being where you're going to be like, oh my God, I feel so much better. I can feel the light on my face. I can feel the sun. You feel so much better. I feel so much more empowered and, much more energy, a different kind of energy, a spiritual energy. But it's going to hurt. It is going to hurt. So that is why I say you're in the cocoon. You're wrapped tightly in the cocoon stage with the King of Swords right now, because you are metamorphosizing inside yourself. You're becoming that spiritual being that you should be. How do we feel about that, my love? Your self-love is coming, but it's got to come from within. It can't come from without, an external source. It's got to come from within. It's definitely got to come from within for you. For all of us, that's the only way that we can actually make that happen. So, if you want to go into a little bit of psychology, watch some, self-help videos. Be careful with self-help gurus, because they are, not good. You're the best. I just reflect you guys. What do you see in me that makes me so good? The best. That's what I'm reflecting back to you. That aspect of yourself. That is the aspect of you that I'm reflecting back. So, you're good. You're the best. You got to tell yourself that. You've definitely got to tell yourself that, because it does. It hurts. It sucks. It hurts. Growing pains, spiritual growing pains are terrible. I hate them. And I have them right now. I think we all have a little bit of spiritual growing pains going on right now, and it's sucky. You got this, though, my love. You're so awesome, and you're so amazing. But what do you specifically see in me that makes you say this? I'm great. You're so great. Or the best, or whatever you said. What is it? specifically that makes you say that? Because that's that aspect of yourself. So if you can answer that question, then that is your answer. Well, a little bit of a mystery into yourself. But please do, tell me why you think I'm the best. Why am I so good at it? You are kind and honest with everything you do. Okay. Look at yourself. Go look in the mirror right now and look at yourself. Do you see that? Do you see that within yourself? I'm only reflecting those good qualities of yourself. That's all I do, as I reflect the qualities of your best self. Okay, so are those qualities that you're finding in yourself as well? You're always there for everybody. You're kind, you're honest, you're caring, you're loving, you're genuine in what you do. See? Can you see how I'm reflecting that back to you? Look at your own qualities compared to mine, because they're your qualities, not mine. I'm just reflecting them to you. And I think that's the best thing right there. Kind of a really good reason, or kind of a good situation, or, thought process to kind of, get yourself. See? Lupe, damn. That's you. That is you. Is that not interesting? Very psychological. But very magical. That's you, my love. That's you. That's what's inside of you. Not you, not me, you. I just reflect it back. Okay, Chris, sorry, I go on. Should I apologize, or has he given up on me? Thank you. Aw. Lupe, I come back down to see your comment, damn. I love it. So everything you think about me, what's so great about me, I don't see it. I don't feel it. I don't see what you guys see. I don't see what my friends see. Okay. All right, Chris. Let me read your question again. Should I apologize, or has he given up on me? Okay. Un momento, por favor. Whoa. A little bit of a rough relationship there. Wow. Wow. Huh. Quite a few bumps in the road there. Oh, quite a few bumps. Okay, that was a lot better shuffle. Okay, Chris, tell me when to stop. That one just about like jumped out of my hand. Gotcha. Un momento, por favor. Well, we have the Queen of Cups, so I mean, emotions are very, very, very like dispersed throughout like everywhere. So it's like, who's the one that's very dramatic, and who's the one that's very emotional, like extremely emotional, like very in touch with their emotions? Because I am feeling kind of hinting at of, apologizing, maybe a little bit apologizing, maybe coming together, meeting each other halfway instead of, trying to take, okay, so it's you, okay, so it doesn't seem like you freak out all over Italy or anything like that, but it's like, all right, so you're, I'm drama. I'm dramatic. I'm a Virgo. I'm always dramatic and everything. If someone passes me the butter wrong, it's over. The relationship's over. We're divorced. It's the end of the world. So that's me, but I mean, I don't feel like that's you at all. You're more kind of like, collected with your emotions, where mine are just like everywhere. Over butter, literally, or corn, or whatever, whoever butters the corn better. Well, you did it better. Well, it's over, so whatever. But no, I honestly think with the Temperance card, I think that you guys need to meet each other halfway. I think it was both of you. I don't think that the other party has moved on. No, not at all. I think the other party is getting very balanced with themselves. But I think you and the other party, I do honestly feel like that you guys should actually, have a really deep, meaningful conversation. And maybe that conversation will lead, don't start with, and I'm sorry. Don't start with an apology. Start with more of like, okay, maybe we should, try to work on this and maybe, see where we can go. Temper this. What could I do to make you happier? What could, I do to make my emotions not so crazy so you're not so, bleh, you're not freaking out too, and it's like your energy bounces off the other person and that other person feels it and absorbs it like big time. So there needs to be a really good balance. But I do feel a conversation coming on. Don't start it with, I'm sorry. Start it with, let's just talk, let's talk about this. Let's see what we can do, like with the Temperance card, and like, kind of balance everything out and see, how you, kind of adjust to a new medication. Try to adjust to a different situation, in the relationship. But I don't think it's over. I don't think this is over. The Six of Wands, okay, so all the murky waters, all the drama, the emotions, the crazy emotions, feeling, crappy. This other party is trying to get you and him out of those waters. So it's like he can't do it all on his own. Did he tell you anything like that? Like he can't do it all on his own? It's got to be, like a 50-50 partnership. Is there anything of the sorts of like that? Because that is kind of what I feel like he's trying to get you both out of there. Or he did try to get you both out of like negative situations and, negative thinking and emotions that were just like, pouring out everywhere. But it didn't really work that way. Okay. I would honestly go into it with, a conversation first. Don't apologize. Do not apologize first because it was not your fault. You cannot control your emotions. You're very, very sensitive, but you're sensible. So you're a very good man. Lovers. Yeah. Don't give up. No, don't give up at all. So I would actually start the conversation and see what, problem solve. Be very analytical about the situations, problem solve together. So maybe, meeting each other halfway, no apology needed. I really honestly feel like I'm such a mess. I am too. I keep thinking he's going to give up on me. No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't feel that at all. No. Queen of Pentacles, all right. So this is a lot of grounding. This is a being very, down to earth, being very grounding. So I would actually be like on your part, ground yourself a little bit more. Go outside. I know it's kind of cold, maybe raining there, torrential downpours. Go outside, be with nature, be with our earth, our mother. Just kind of, ground your emotions and try to find an outlet. Maybe writing, creative writing, painting, drawing, spirit communications, whatever it is in the metaphysical fields that you would like. Maybe try to do that. Try to, and you're a very empath, or you're an empath, aren't you? Or are you both an empath? Or are you both empaths? Sorry, plural. Because it feels like one of you, it's just like, oh my god, the energy between the two of you, it's like, okay, that explains a lot then. So no, he's not going to give up on you, and you're not going to give up on him because you're both empaths. You're both meant to be together, obviously. I mean, there is some kind of, higher, very much so, yes, we both are. So yeah, I mean, definitely talk this out, start the conversation. Don't apologize at all. Do not apologize. I mean, if you did something severe, like burn the house down, okay, an apology might be called for, or if you hit him over the head with a frying pan, that's just me. That's just something I would do, not burn a house down. I've tried, didn't work. So yeah, try to meet, just be like, hey, do you want to talk? Let's talk this out. Let's see what we can do. And then for you, just ground yourself more, a lot more grounding, a lot more, being with the earth, just a lot more. a lot more being with the earth. I mean, it's just, just a matter of, time, kind of getting adjusted to each other. And, he's not going to give up on you because this is true love right here. Don't let this person go away. Don't let this person go away. This is true love. I love this because when you guys are together, it's good. When it's good, is it really, really, really good? I just spit on you guys. I'm sorry. Because I do feel like when you guys are together, it is freaking phenomenal. But when you guys fight, it's like Revelation, the fall of Lucifer, God and the devil battling it out. But then it's really, really good. Keep him. Don't give up. It is good. How are we feeling? How are we feeling about this? I want to see. It's just like something in my head. I can't see you two together, but I can feel you two together, and it feels right. Everything feels good. It feels right. All readings are actually done after Chris. I'm sorry. So, I mean, just try better. Thank you. Aww. I mean, there's something there. There's something there that keeps bringing you two back together. It's like it's not going to end. That connection, there's past life connection. There's multiple past life connections. So just, go into it without an apology. That's all I have to say. Don't apologize for, having emotions. But unless you did do something like crazy, like hit him with a frying pan or, try to burn the house down or slash his tires, and then go to the hospital at 3 a.m. saying, well, I have a slash in my wrist or my hand because, I was carving a turkey. I lost steam on the third tire. But that's beside the point. So yes, I do feel like that you guys are like, you're destined to be together. You're meant to be together. So it's just work on it. Literally work on that. I love that. That's beautiful. You guys have a beautiful relationship. Nothing so drastic. That's me. I lost steam on the third tire. And when my hand went, that blade went right on my hand. And I went to the hospital and I'm like, I was carving a turkey at 3 a.m. Yeah. My story didn't check out too well. With what kind of knife? Okay, I'm sorry, I talk a lot. So how do we feel about this? Don't let him go. Don't, because I like what's going on here. I love this. Nothing so drastic. I'm not like that anymore, guys. Trust me, I'm not. I am not like that at all. Anymore. Okay, good. Good. Just see how well, you guys can try to make it up. Just see what can happen. The only thing you can do is try. But I just feel like, no, he's not going to give up on you. No way. There's too much of a good connection there. There's too many, the good overrides the bad. So, you guys had some really freaking amazing readings. Don't give that relationship up. Don't. Fight for it. Because it's worth it. Very much so. It's very worth it. I honestly think that it is very, 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 very worth it. So don't give up. I'm like, don't give it up. Okay, who had a question for me? Hi there, I have a random question. I was just wondering, what happens when you ask the same question to a different tarot reader over and over? Does Spirit tell us to piss off? No, you usually get the same basic roundabout answer. That's what you get. Don't thank me. You don't gotta thank me. No. I just know that this is a good relationship and that you guys need to try to get it leveled out, smoothed out big time. Because it's beautiful. Usually if somebody goes to, like, I have people, my regulars go to other people too, I think. Some people do. They'll go to like 4 or 5 different, tarot readers. And they'll basically get the same kind of answers. So it's not so much Spirit getting mad. It's more what we pick up on from you. So it's not, it's more of the reader. Like, why did you betray me? Why did you go behind my back? And I don't personally care. If somebody else wants to get a reading from somebody else, there's thousands of tarot readers. Millions. You know, I'm not the only one. And then they come back to me and they say, well, the tarot readers all said that you said the same thing. Well, yeah, because, you know, they're picking up on your collective, you know, your consciousness before. And I've got like 2 different answers. Once after that, I haven't asked. In my experience, I've never had, you know, it's always been the same answer. So it's like, all right, so a tarot reader, you know, one of my clients goes to a different tarot reader, and then they come to me with the same question, or they come to the board with the same question. Then they get pretty much around about the same answers. That's just been my experience with all of my clients in 29 years. So I'm pretty convinced that, you know, it's on an energetic level. It's nothing, you know, it's the spirits are not getting upset. But I mean, you know, all readings are done. All right, guys. Oh my God. I am. So, but all right, guys. I gotta get out of here. I have crap to do. So, what was I gonna say? I don't know. But all right, guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All of that good stuff. And I'll be back tomorrow. I will look here in just a second. So, I love you all. Everybody, please be safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. You know, don't get sick, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be back tomorrow. So I love you guys. And everybody have a good day. Try to. Lupe, I'll message you as well. I love you guys. How do I get out of here? There we go. All right, bye, guys. I love you. Oh, I will. It's good to see you.